Were you nervous on the first day?
What? I couldn't even look at him. I think he came and picked me up when I got in the car. I was like, it'll happen, yes.
She said yes, you heard it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Slap you right
Okay. Does that count as a, what is it? Okay, Pat, what are you doing here? I'm getting nervous.
Not yet.
But have you thought about how you want to propose?
Number one reason that couples break up is financial. Like
Really?
when you start,
That's
it's not even like cheating or anything, it's finances. Because that puts a lot of stress on a relationship. And when people have different spending habits, when things aren't going well financially, just imagine how stressful that is.
Right.
When you have to come home and it just really escalates those issues.
I think sometimes people think that it'd be easier when you're in a relationship because now it's two of us.
Right.
But exactly what you just said, I feel sometimes is the issue because people are two different people. You may be a saver. I may be a spender. You may be, like Pat tells me all the time, he's like, you're so cheap. We're not poor. You're so cheap.
I wouldn't think that you were cheap.
I promise you. I don't think I'm cheap neither. She says I'm cheap. He's like, you're so cheap. We're not poor. Why are you doing this? And I'm just like, I don't ever want to be poor again. Like, I've been poor. It's not fun.
Okay. Yo, that's feedback on autopilot. Get it. Absolutely. Because I'm good at it.
Now let me get into why I never spoke on her. I never spoke on Remy because I felt like it wasn't even nothing to be spoken about. Me and you not beefing. I'm not beefing with you over a dude. He not going back and forth with both of us. He chose me and left that situation. So now we done posted the video of us. We fucking working out together. We got the media working out together. He made a freestyle about me, and then
now that's Pap in the back telling her, "Hey, cut that shit out, leave it alone." What she do? All right, what's good, YouTube? It's your man, Book of AlphaRonomy, a.k.a. Dr. BOA. Yep, I got time today. Papoose is a guy who went through a lot with his wife, Remy Martin. So let's get into this clip, man, and we'll come back and chop it up. Then we'll get into the second part. And the second part, they're going to discuss marriage and the possibilities of it. And you're just going to see how happy this woman is to be with Papoose. And if you have a woman who's not this ecstatic to be with you, you're wasting your time and you're going to lose your mind. Should be out there on your grind. All right, let's check it out, man, and we'll come back and chop it up on a real tip.
He been saying, like, whenever you come to New York, I want to take you on a date. And I just was like, for what? At first, I was like, what? What you want? You know? And then I just was like, I'm like,
Were you nervous on the first day?
what? I couldn't even look at him. I think he came and picked me up when I got in the car. I was like, he always told me, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Now, when you hear a woman respond like that, she off the top just thought, what Pat want with me? She probably compared herself to Remy and she just felt like she wasn't there. You know, she probably felt like she wasn't as pretty as Remy. You got to think about it, she's a boxing girl. Like no one's ever told her she's pretty. No one's ever complimented her on her beauty. They complimented her on her toughness. They complimented her on her grit. They complimented her on her ability, you know, to fight, on her stamina, you know, on her, you know what I'm saying? They complimented her like an athlete. No athlete is told, oh, you're such a beautiful athlete. No, you're talking about your athletic qualities and capabilities. So she didn't know that. So at first she was wondering, what do you want with me? I'm Claressa, I'm a boxer. Let's be honest, because before she wasn't dimed up like this and getting dolled up like this, all made up and all of that. She wasn't doing this before. You know what I mean? You saw her, she was always looking, you know, and even when she first started trying to do this, you could tell she was a beginner at it. She's starting to get better. You know what I mean? Oh, you know, all the fake stuff and all that. We ain't gonna have that conversation on this video, but she is doing what they believe is dolling herself up and she's getting better at it. But in the beginning, man, she wasn't like that. But she went to New York, went on the date. The telltale sign is that she couldn't even look at him in the car. That woman was nervous. When a woman is nervous, bro, she's still in quite confident that you think she look good. She's still wondering what you want with her and all of that. And right now, that woman is living a Cinderella fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? Like in her mind, Pap is her Prince Charming. And to be, a woman that's involved in such a violent sport, she's more feminine than Remy ever was. You know what I mean? She fights for a living. Now, Remy will put the iron on somebody, but Remy is just a lot rougher, tougher, more masculine sounding, more masculine looking, more masculine acting woman. You know what I mean? So when you look at this, I think this is an upgrade for Pap. We're not talking about physical appearance and all of that, because all of that wanes anyway. You throw 15, 20 years on both of them and they're going to be old ladies. So that don't even matter. What I'm saying is he has a woman who thinks he's the prize. And that's what I tell you, man, all the time. If you're dealing with a woman who don't think you the prize, man, forget all that. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that. And I've dealt with that. Listen, bro, I've had a woman who thought she was the prize, man. I cut her off. You know what I'm saying? She told me that she only has time for men who chase her. Man, that was our last conversation. I wasn't mad or upset or anything. I'm like, okay, baby, well, if you only got time for those men, I'm going to fall back and let you go find those men because I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase some, I replace some. That's what I do. So I want y'all to understand that here's a man who has a woman who likes him for him. And she's just happy that he likes her for her. Because not many men ever have. And let me tell you something. She got a career. She's at the epitome of her career. Remy was never at the epitome of hers. She ain't got no babies. And she ain't got no history with no rappers and all of that. So I just say, man, you tell me that ain't a come up. He came up. Now, whether you like her physically or not, that's had nothing to do with it. She ain't your woman. She his. So let's get into this next clip, though, where they're going to discuss the whole marriage thing and all of that. And you're going to be able to tell that Pap sees her that way, but Pap is fresh out of a terrible marriage, man. So the fact that she's willing to wait until he's ready, at least now, she's willing to wait until he's ready for something like that. It's amazing, dog, because everyone saw it was on public display how his first marriage, man, turned out terribly, man. So let's get back into this, man, and check it out, and we'll come back and chop it up on the real tip.
It'll happen, yes.
She said, yeah, she heard it.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Does that count as a, what is it? Okay, Pat, what are you doing here? I'm getting nervous.
Oh, you went there to get on one knee. I'll get the other knee.
I'm just saying.
Not yet.
But have you thought about how you want to propose? That'd be epic. Okay, we're going to consider. Listen.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Okay. Does that count as a, what is it? Okay, Pat, what are you doing here? I'm getting nervous.
Now, Pap said, not yet, it's coming. You know, he just kind of joked. You heard her. She said, yes, he ready, man. Like he think he found his woman, dog. Now, I wouldn't advise him to get legally married again, man. He just came out a terrible one. And it just doesn't make sense to keep jumping through hoops doing the same thing over and over again, man. When you see it doesn't work for other guys, man, they just keep doing it. But he's obviously, man, he think he has the woman for him, dog. And the way she's interacting with him, this is the interaction you want from a woman. Dog. I wouldn't have a woman around me who don't interact with me like this, bro.
Oh, you went there to get on one knee. I'll get the other knee.
I'm just saying.
Not yet.
But have you thought about how you want to propose?
Yes. She made it very clear that it has to be gigantic, extravagant.
I mean, we do have a Tamron Hall studio and the Tam fam available. I'm just saying. And I have officiated weddings before.
Really?
I have married 4 couples. They're all still together.
Wow.
So if you need fans, your cousins are here. Our 2 cousins are already here right now. Listen, I'm poor Pap. He's like, I'm going to start sweating now. Clarissa's 2 cousins, they box as well. They're here. We got the witnesses here. We got everybody.
Oh my God. That would be
epic.
So hilarious.
Okay, we're going to consider. Listen.
Well, I will say this. She's definitely one of the best things that ever happened to me. And,
Now, I want you to understand, man, that, there's an old saying that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a test. And she's definitely in Pap's life for a reason. He needed this, man. When you come out of a relationship with a battle axe like Remy Martin, I mean, she really played him out publicly, ended up with this guy who just doesn't have the same level of respect, notoriety, connections, or anything that Pap has. And Pap actually loved this woman until he came to find out that she didn't love him back, which we'll get into that later on, which I don't understand why any man would expect a woman to reciprocate his love. But he ended up with this boxer, Claressa Shields, and I'm going to be honest with you. Pap has a type, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a little rough around the edges type. But I will say this. You can tell that this woman feels like Pap is the prize. And you may say, well, now you can't really tell that BOA, but I'm going to play a clip for you from an interview they did on Tamron Hall's show. There's two parts to this. The first one, she's going to talk about the first date. This is where I'm going to show you what attraction confirmation looks like, what the energy of a woman looks like. And this is what gives you the power to be in the position of superiority in a woman's life. And this is the only relationship that works. And we can tell that Pap didn't have this same energy with Remy. He pedestalized Remy, and Remy was looking at him like he was a fool, even when he said, I knew she was the one. See what I mean?
The moment that he knew his job at TuneCore was solidified via that bitch you was fucking over there, play with me. I fucking dare you. Play with me. That's why he was mad that I never posted it, because he doesn't get a check from TuneCore. He was getting a percentage of the subscriptions, and he wanted me to post to my 11 million followers to subscribe to TuneCore. And I told him, tell the bitch that you're fucking at TuneCore to post it on her page. I didn't see anything wrong with that. What are you talking about? The second that he knew his job was solidified, he then started going on. So I knocked somebody out because he was mad. He wanted to assassinate Easy's character the same way he's trying to assassinate mine. Okay? I literally peeled niggas off your ass, because niggas, I can't even go to that venue no more because the way niggas was acting when they got about, when you ran off into the night with a mask on and nobody knew where you went to. Niggas was like, we doing this, we doing this. You know what I said? Sorry, guys. That's my husband, still. And that's my daughter's father. I can't do nothing. Yes, he was absolutely wrong. He was dead wrong. He was out of pocket. Yeah, if y'all do something behind my back that I don't know about, whatever, but not on my watch, I'm not doing it. And that's how I behave, and that's how I handle him. Through all the tormenting and all the secrets and all everything, nobody still couldn't handle him crazy. Let's be clear. People didn't respect me on the strength of him. A lot of the shit that he got was on the strength of me. And that's how I carried it. So when people was like, when he goes on there and says, oh, he lied after I knocked him out, he lied. Like, well, we all lied. Because we were all trying to make sure that we were all good, because you did some dumb shit. But y'all know how it is with these niggas. They could do mad shit to you all day, every day, year after year, decade after decade. But the second you do something to them, the second you say, I'm done, I'm finished, all hell breaks loose. When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year. So he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life. Like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway, he couldn't believe and couldn't fathom why him. So while he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why are you fucking lying? Why are you lying? You was devastated that a regular nigga that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to treat me nice. Not just because the camera's on, not just because people are watching, but because he genuinely felt like that. Not because I was paying his bills, not because I was taking care of his kids. And none of that. None of that. And then after I created my battle league, Chrome 23, I hope to make another battle league that's popping. He signed himself to, he literally that day signed himself to Split Your Wrist Records and dropped a single the same day. My air, I've never breathed so freely in my, okay? I I couldn't take it anymore. I said, hey, this ain't what it is. We can't keep doing this. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. I am live as we speak. When I type things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly.
Man, you need a woman who can still give you some of that edginess you like, but can be soft and feminine with you, dog. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. She's soft and feminine with Pap. You know what I mean? This is about as much femininity as I want as well. I mean, I don't want a woman that boxing then, but I don't want a woman that's all that. I don't want that, man. That babying, and I can't handle that. So I do want a woman, man, that's feminine, but I want a woman that still got a little sass about her, man. And I just believe, man, that this is a good look for Pap, man. I don't know. If he's gonna decide to do that marriage thing, man, I hope it works out for him, man. Some people stay married forever, man, and so once a guy decides he's gonna make that decision and be married, man, I hope that it lasts forever, bro. I really do, man. I don't want any guy to get into it and it fails. And if it does fail, I want it to be like one of those amicable splits where both parties just decide that, okay, we shouldn't be together. Let's just part ways. We'll still be, no animosity, and then it's just we're going in different directions. One of those types of things. Not like what he went through with Remy or what Offset is going through with Cardi B, man. It's just not one of those things, man. And I'll link that video right up here, man. Y'all check that one out, man. It's a phenomenal piece as well that Cardi B has gotten pregnant now with this other guy's kid, and their divorce is not even finalized yet. And just like Remy Ma, she's already moved on with this other guy before the divorce was even finalized yet. I just want y'all to understand, man, that you're taking a chance with any woman. But if you're gonna take a chance with a woman, you take a chance with a woman who's sweet as peach pie, who's just you just know she's just too good to not be who she really is, because she never wavers, she never changes. There's no challenging you, there's no going against you, there's no any of that. It's always, baby, whatever you want. And when she needs to input, feminine wisdom, then she will. But bro, I just want y'all to understand, this is how a woman should be interacting with you from the get-go. She's nervous. She's wondering what you see in her. She feels like she's caught something that she didn't expect to be able to catch. And all you got to do is maintain who you are and keep growing, and that woman will always be that way with you as long as you never put her first. A woman does not want you to put her first. She wants you to make her special, but she don't want you to put her first. Y'all seem to mix up putting a woman in a special place and putting her first. She can never come first. But in that special place, that's hers. There's a special place for her right here. You understand me? And I want y'all to understand, it's not here. God says love him with all your heart. You ain't got no heart to give a woman. You understand? But you got some structure. You got some stability. You got some romance. You got a bunch of things to give her, just not your heart. And as long as you can do that, you can have a phenomenal relationship with a woman for as long as you want to have a relationship with that woman, even if you want to grow old with her. But the toughest thing to do is to not get soft and let yourself start to become emotionally attached. Because the more you become emotionally attached to her, the less you become emotionally attached to the Most High. And if you're not emotionally attached to God with your complete heart, that leaves room for people that will take advantage of your love. And the number one culprit of taking advantage of men's love in this world has always been the woman. All right, I'm done with this one. Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this Prism of the Ism. And as always, Alpha's up, Beta's down. Peace. Next.